Hello, I'm John Smith and I'm with PDi Engineering. Today I'm going to talk about the benefits of healthcare-grade televisions versus consumer-grade.
Televisions in the hospital room have become more than just a patient amenity. They've become a key part of educational content delivery. When a patient views a video or an on-demand piece of content, this improves their information retention, which ultimately improves patient outcomes and patient satisfaction, resulting in better HCAHPS scores for the hospital.
The market's really broken down into two major types of televisions for healthcare. One is the wall-mounted, larger screen televisions, typically starting at 23 inches and larger. And those televisions in the healthcare grade setting look almost identical to a consumer grade. The other type of television is the swing arm mounted low voltage television. Those look very much different from a standard television. They're smaller and they're made to be more like a personal television that can be moved right in front of the patient and can be operated without a remote control and also with only one hand.
Healthcare grade products are designed with safety in mind. This protects both the patient and the hospital.
A standard television will meet the UL 60065 standard. A healthcare grade television will meet the 60065 Annex Q version of that standard.
The Annex Q part of that UL standard defines a higher level of safety requirements for several different aspects of the television. That includes the impact strength of the glass front that is typically twice as sturdy as a consumer grade television. It also limits the maximum temperature rise of the television so that it's safe to touch. Another aspect is the electrical leakage current, which is at a much lower maximum level than what is allowed in a consumer grade product.
A healthcare grade television is also designed to be much more reliable than a consumer set. A typical consumer grade television is designed for 5 powered on hours per day. And with a typical warranty of 1 year, you can see from the chart about how many hours it's designed to run with almost no failures. A healthcare grade television is designed for 18 powered on hours per day with a standard 2-year warranty.
Televisions can be a breeding ground for bacteria because they are touched frequently by many people, especially in the hospital setting. The hospital grade television is designed especially to withstand repeated cleanings by the harsh type of chemicals that are typically found in a hospital. In addition to that, many hospital grade television keypads, the most frequently touched part of the television, is designed with a special antimicrobial coating that helps to eliminate or reduce bacteria.
Another option on a healthcare grade television that a consumer grade would not have is what we call the pillow speaker or the pendant audio interface, which allows patients to control the television over essentially a wired remote, which also has a built-in speaker, so they can have audio very close to their head or on their pillow. Another feature of healthcare grade televisions are modules. They are a self-contained unit that can easily be inserted into the television and then connect directly into the TV, giving the user one user interface for these products. It also allows the facility to hide all the wiring. It looks just like there's a TV with nothing behind it. Healthcare grade televisions can tune proidium as well as MPEG-4 encoded signals. Another feature is what we call bed AB, where 2 televisions can be in a dual patient room, and each of them can have a remote tuned to a different signal so that one patient does not accidentally change the channel or turn the television off of the other patient. Another benefit of the healthcare television is the power on lock feature, which allows for televisions in public areas such as a lobby to be locked on so that even if someone walks up to the television and pushes the power button, it cannot be turned off. It can also then be locked onto a specific channel. Healthcare televisions can maintain 3 channel maps or 3 tiers, whereas a consumer television has a single channel map. It also allows for different types of patients. There may be one patient that needs channels related to maternity, but another patient needs channels related to other types of care for patient education.
When you go to install a television, it's typically not just one or two televisions. It may be 10 or 20 or 100 or 1,000 TVs in a facility. After you've spent all this time setting up the first television, we make it easy for you to copy the settings from the primary television that you set up into all of the other televisions. This process is called cloning, and it's very simple. You take a USB thumb drive, insert it into the back of the television, go through a few steps on screen and the on-screen menus to save the settings from the TV to the thumb drive. From there, you can take that thumb drive to all of the other televisions and go through a similar process of walking through the menus to restore settings to each television. Every setting is saved. That includes the channel maps as well.
One of the major benefits of healthcare televisions are all the extra connectivity options that these TVs have that a consumer-grade television would not have. All healthcare-grade televisions have one or more data ports that allow the television to talk with a computer or another device. The data ports also allow for the television to interact with things such as DVD players or the PDi satellite interface box. The benefits of a healthcare-grade television really become apparent when you look at the software differences. So the first thing that you notice about the setup menu is that it's only available from a specialized remote that the healthcare facility would maintain and the patient would not have access to it. In the healthcare setting, it's more of a public use device, and that means that really all of these settings need to be hidden from the end user, several of which are features that a consumer-grade television would not have. One of those is the volume limiter, so the maximum volume that the patient can set the television to can be limited. Another feature of healthcare-grade televisions is the FM tuner. In many cases is built into the television, so it can pick up FM stations with its own built-in antenna or over the cable plant if there's a roof antenna that can pick up FM stations. PDi televisions also work with the PDi Cube, which allows the patient to interact with the television using a wireless table radio. PDi specializes in custom mounting solutions so that the healthcare grade television can be mounted in any location to meet any facility's needs.
PDi provides the full spectrum of healthcare grade televisions and accessories. Healthcare television equipment is our only business. Our national network of qualified distributors can assist you in specifying and installing scalable audio-visual systems that not only meet today's requirements, but are flexible enough to address your needs well into the future.
Thank you for joining me today. Please check our website often for more training videos.